Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
What up, Beezy?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, I just beat Prince. Yes, right. I ain't miss nothing. I beat him at his own game.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, a line judge says that'll be a 1st down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Now Ficken to kick off following the touchdown.
Yep.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All my money. I'm actually going to go sleep after this game before we keep it. Take the ball, walking first.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Oh, you threw it in there,
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
They're in the room with their mom.
Well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Yeah.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
I wasn't. I got lucky. I ain't really know.
It's a tremendous return as they finally get him around the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what?
Oh, this is
Too many
the play you
defenders
need
out there.
PJ.
Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Interesting.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Game, TJ.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a
I didn't even know it was in the
touchdown.
playbook.
Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, I got Buffalo because they had a couple of formations that I run. Remember I told you I couldn't pick my plays and whatever. Playbook that run your formation. Buffalo having to run my formation.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signal
I'm basically just going through a playbook right now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now Fields. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. On the give, this is Cohen. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Fields. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back about the 37-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
You might get, man. I know what you're trying to do. I'm just trying to say.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively. And now it brings up 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take it.
Who won the second game out of you and Frank, baby?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
All day.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I am. Got a little work from that. They actually got me working, Frank.
Tannehill now to throw. Man open, here's Jones. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A good pickup there, a 22. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Jones has it. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Off play action, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. On first down, it's Fields. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points in the very end. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They try again with Cohen, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And a short gain down to about the 33. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
How you got that from?
Going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You talking about big rate? No.
On the handoff, it's Cohen. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Cohen.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Looking downfield for Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the end zone, Tannehill steps away. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Something said throw it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
No.
Second down and 7.
How about they good job?
Again, it's Cohen. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Don't be nothing wrong with him.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I got act like a TV. Well, you can't just kick a field goal.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tannehill going to throw it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way out to the 46. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Tannehill now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep for Julio. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones. 53 yards. the Titans use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got
my camera,
Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rolling to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. On 2nd and 10. Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll roll him out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Off play action. Fields. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Throwing now, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and this is picked up by the Bears.
I mean, as soon as I hit the ball, cool man.
Finish to this ball game. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.
Good game.
Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
But what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it
Guess
certainly
we'll play
worked.
Super Bowl
It certainly
with
did.
Saturday.
You're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
All right, them two. I hope it's war. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.